wish I could desert you. This happens every time. I need someone just like you. Emotions running high, high. And every time you love me when I'm wrong, am I right? You love me when I'm wrong, am I right? You love me when I'm wrong, am I right?
This happens every time. I need someone just like you. This happens every time. I need someone just like you.
I can never change your mind, yeah. You run and dance in circles, find someone to love you. Love it when it's wild, yeah. I lose control around you and never coming down. You got me every time.
Need someone just like you.
Emotions running high, high. And every time you love me when I'm wrong, am I right? You love me when I'm wrong, am I
Tell me you're more than just a highlight. Pretty pictures on the outside. I hate to stare at you through these lights, so I wait for you, wait for me, wait for you, wait for me. Click and scroll, I can't let you go. They say I'm addicted to you. Click and scroll, I can't let you go. They say I'm addicted Look what I'm whipping now. This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Don't catch you slipping now. Look what I'm whipping now. This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. 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 This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Don't catch you slipping now. Look what I'm whipping now. This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Don't catch you slipping now. Look what I'm whipping now. This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Don't catch you slipping now. Look what I'm whipping now. This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Don't catch you slipping now. Look what I'm whipping now. This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Don't catch you slipping now. Look what I'm whipping now. This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Don't catch you slipping now. Look what I'm whipping now. Yeah, this is America. Guns in my area. I got the strap. I gotta carry 'em. Yeah, this is America. Guns in my area. I got the strap. I gotta carry 'em. Yeah, I'ma go into this. 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 This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Don't catch you slipping now. Look what I'm whipping now. This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Don't catch you slipping now. Look what I'm whipping now. This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Don't catch you slipping now. Look what I'm whipping now. This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Don't catch you slipping now. Look what I'm whipping now.
Hello and welcome to TTFL. It's season 9 and it's round 5. Tonight we are at Monza for a sprint race, so it'll be short quali, 9-lap sprint, and then the 27-lap feature race. I'm joined tonight by Hepburn. So whilst we'll get to see it twice. We'll get to see it twice. Hopefully Zodak can get through it and get a good result. It can be biased for whoever you feel like. Right, whilst the game is loading up, I'll put the standings on the board. Zornicus retakes the lead of the drivers, but closely followed by Casto. Only 1 point between that pair. Find the Pass sitting in third. He's 15 points off Zornicus. We'll be looking to try and retake the lead. Although I think he might struggle round here. Martin in 4th, Frenzy in 5th, Panda in 6th, Scorito in 7th, Zodak in 8th. Where was I? Zodak in 8th, Camus in 9th, Josh in 10th, Steeled in 11th, Mrs. Carl in 12th, Jake in 13th, Hyder 14th, Fake Jesus 15th, Jelly Kane in 16th, and Hobo, Wi-Fi Button, Effectus and Cons yet to score any points. Let's get the that one. There we go, got some sound now. No one on track at the minute, as always. Comms audio. Why aren't you working? Oh, fuck's sake. Where you gone? That one. That one. Everyone should be able to hear you now. Unfortunately, my fucking Stream Hub decided it wanted to not do the audio again. More than saying, have fun, guys. He'll jump in the empty McLaren if Effectus doesn't turn up. I thought more of them would have gone out on track by now, being as it's only short quali. Might as well get a beer open. And that was Thornicus disconnecting by the looks of that. Invite to...
Can't go under the pads.
New...
Straight over first to go on a lap. Back-to-back thanks from Scredo, as always. Performance has always been good, or at least consistent anyway. Again, maybe a little slow on second apex.
Can tidy through the Lesmos. A little bit wide on the final apex, but then that curb can throw you off into the wall if you don't hit it right.
Collins is usually quite aware of that. So we're looking 121.3.
There's Zodek
Replies.
120.6.
Zodek maybe get a cheeky bit of slipstream.
Oh, I think he was close. Oh, I think he was close enough for a bit of a distant toe down.
Yeah. Next through between Alpha Tires, thank Jesus. Tighter the same. So Casto coming around the final corner. Expecting this to be a 119 something, I would suspect. As always from Casto, just absolutely fucking smashing it.
$118.9. Jesus. Camu with a 20.4. Camu's been showing some good pace lately in quali.
Massive improvement from him. 4K's definitely there. Really pace now. Let the final hold up.
Fake Jesus just coming out of Ascari down to Parabolica. It's not called Parabolica anymore. I can't remember what it is called now though.
I think it's called Parabolica, is it not?
I swear they've renamed it to... They still...
Not 4 and 5 they renamed, no? Named it like Barante or something.
That's just what I'm doing on the phone.
Wiki still says Parabolica. Wikipedia though.
Iconic Parabolica has had its name changed. Come on. Oh, you fucker. Don't. In honor of Michel Abarato.
Right, so next out in the lap we have Frenzy, just going through turn 1 and 2. He gets on, always expect big things from Frenzy. Pace is great, at least the top 5.
There goes Zodak dropping out as well. Oh, just pinged him one.
Clean from Frenzy so far. A lot of wide at Apex. Might have nearly invalidated, didn't though.
Right on the limit.
Alright, definitely pick up some time here. Way in the safe, quite no.
It's got to be about getting that banker in.
Oh, was he pulling it? No, not. 29.
Con's calling for a lobby restart because Zodak put him off. That's just an abuse of power.
Collins disconnect as well.
Oh, that's going to be a pain in the ass because he was the host. Please let him back
Don't
in.
disconnect that, she's every week guy.
Oh, that coil's dead. So Cons is back in, but as is now the new favourite of the game, it randomly retires people when they disconnect. So Cons is going to be starting from the back. I've not even... Oh, for God's sake, it is a full lobby reset. They've cocked up the settings.
Lethal. Go again.
Wonder how long before people realise. Oh, at least this gives those who did disconnect and get retired by the game a chance to get back in and actually set a competitive time. So might as well quit out of that and wait for a new lobby. So we go back to waiting. What do you think of the Lewis news then?
I find it quite funny, honestly, because as much as we want a Ferrari to do well, with how temperamental both Ferrari and Hamilton can get, that's going to be quite funny, I think.
Yeah.
Because if he doesn't get a result in the first 2 or 3 races, or there's a mistake on the pits or stupid strategy, I think the toys come out of the pram very quickly, I would say. Because even with Sainz and Leclerc being fairly high profile, I feel like they've definitely held back on what they really should feel like. Oh shit, I just disconnected.
Yeah, I'm wondering. My gut feeling is he's done the move the same way he did from McLaren to Mercedes, because that was a completely unsighted one. They've shown him something about the 26 car and the new regs.
Yeah, like, I don't think Mercedes are really going to be in for a fighting chance for a title until the next set of changes, really. They seem to have really just ruined it with their kind of stubbornness in that first season. They go with those side pods.
Yeah. We've designed it. We will use it. It doesn't work, but we'll carry on.
Yeah. Ignore invite
Okay.
there, please. Thank you. I don't know. I think it's just him being sick of Mercedes, and I mean, there seems to have been quite a lot of changes behind the scenes, so I think the team's in a bit of turmoil at the minute.
Yeah, they've lost some key figures lately.
Though it would be quite funny if George ends up smashing them.
Yeah, that would be amusing.
Because I think we already know Verstappen's winning this for another 2 years, and then we'll get another change up. And even then, we all know what Red Bull's like. They'll probably just shit out another steroided out car.
I hope I've managed to get the update done then, because he's back in the lobby.
There's more potential for like to go wrong than go right, because Ferrari, like, I mean, the last 6-7 years has been not short of a disaster, really.
Yeah, they've had moments of brilliance, and the car looks like it's got the pace, and then the next race it's like they bring something completely different.
Yeah, it was like that for Monza. Like, it seems like they proper revved up the engine, and it just seemed like the aero just seemed to suit Monza to a T. Was that Ferrari engine is still probably the strongest on the grid when it is reliable.
Can you turn Hepburn up? Yes, I can. There you go, turned him up. To keep you happy, Hobo.
Listen to my inaudible English.
Cons. I unplugged my wheel and it put the settings to casual. Blame EA. Did they unplug the wheel? Moylan's jumped in a car after all as well. So it will be a full grid when we get going again. I now want to have Moylan's stream up on the top as well, just to see how Monza looks in VR. In fact, sod it, I've got time. I'm going to have that running up the top. That's when he does finally start streaming.
I know, Rob. What do you think going into next season? We really haven't seen many of the cars yet. Well, we've seen the Haas. It's a bucket of shit. We already know it's a bucket of shit. So
Yeah,
looks
we
nice
see.
though.
It does. I see a post comparing last year's livery to this year's, and there are some subtle differences between the two. It does look good. The McLaren livery that they dropped, I'm getting a bit bored of the same old from them.
Yeah, I'd love them to go back to an old retro like chrome and red or something, or silver red.
It's the papaya. They're never gonna
Yeah.
get rid of that at the moment.
Or even do a special livery for Silverstone or something.
I'd like to see them just do something different.
Just not be orange.
Just not just be orange and black and the same basic thing. I like the Golf liveries when they
Yeah, they're
ran
beautiful.
those, but since that they've just gone meh.
I don't know. Well, with McLaren on this season, to me, I feel like this is kind of Norris's last chance to kind of prove himself. For kind of maybe as some doubt whether he should really be the future. Like
They've just
Like, he's a good
extended their
driver.
contracts, haven't they?
yeah. But if they give them a car, like both of them, and Piastri, and they don't, well, Piastri can do what he wants, really. I mean, he done pretty much as you can ask from a rookie, like.
Mm.
But Norris, I think he has to outperform Piastri at least.
Yeah, he needs to get that first win.
Yeah.
I know with Red Bull being on the form they're on, that's going to be a hard task, but he needs to keep himself close enough so if Red Bull do drop the ball, he's there to pick it up.
Yeah. Be interesting to see. I suppose this season the driver shuffle isn't going to be too mad, but if going on the next season with Hamilton going, Sainz going, I would say there'd probably be a couple of our driver moves in there somewhere as well.
Yeah, I think a lot of them have got contracts to the end of 25.
Yeah, I'll be curious to see who takes that second Red Bull seat if and when they do get rid of Perez.
Yeah, I can see him disappearing mid-season if he don't perform out the stall even.
Yeah, like realistically, who's going to go to that Red Bull? Like, because obviously they're not going to go be fighting for anything. Are they going to bring in a rookie driver maybe, or to bring back Albon maybe?
I reckon Ricciardo will get it, and then they'll replace him in the fucking whatever the fuck that stupid name is.
It's not Racing Bulls, it's someone else now, isn't it? It's
Visa, Cash App, RB, F1, something.
just AlphaTauri, just fuck it.
Minardi.
Aye.
Going all the way back.
I don't know. I just don't have not to be a bit pessimistic. I just don't see this season being anything spectacular unless one of like McLaren, Mercedes, Ferrari come with some fucking ridiculous package.
Let's see. Weather apparently clear all the way through. So now just waiting for them to start coming out. An Alpine coming out.
Easiest job in F1, copy and paste. Oh, fucking graphic designers are well paid for nothing. Two base colours, whack a load of stickers on it.
That's Jake straight out onto track. And Chronicus retired again.
Bionic is just pulling a frenzy this season.
It just said retired. It didn't say disconnected, but
No, he just retired, yeah.
I'm going to send him an invite. Anyway, just in case it was the game being shit. So Camo on the way out. There does seem to be a few of them coming out. No, I think Thornicus had disconnected because it just said he's joined and he's going to be pissed to see he can't settle up. I don't think he'll struggle to make his way through the pack. But he'll definitely have wanted to have been up there with Casto. So Dick just making his way up towards the second chicane. 26.5 through sector 1. A bit of a wiggle on the exit of the chicane, but gets it under control as we head now down to Lesmo 1. Followed quickly by Lesmo 2. Really original name in there for those two. Smoothly through Ascari, and I'm glad that went off of the onboard shot because the onboard sound is stupidly loud. Just a little run to the line, a 1:21.0.
Casta was smashed out on 18.9. Probably expect him with the right settings to maybe even get lower than that, so be interesting to see if anyone can even get remotely close to him.
19.8 from Camo, so that's faster than he did in the previous session as well. Not harder. Fake Jesus on a 20.2. Casto a 19.2, so slower on that first one for Casto. Frenzy on a 20.7. Hyder a 21.4. Cons a 21.9.
Brutal coming through. No, he's just on his first line.
Give Zodak a bit of screen time.
Carl for 19.9.
Mrs. Carl has found some pace recently. I say, no, that sounds wrong. She's always had a decent pace. She's just stepped it up in the last few weeks.
Yeah.
Zodak invalidates that one on the exit at Lesmo 2. Horrible noise from that camera angle. That's Martin not pushing on this lap.
Bobo on a push. So he gets on for a scar.
Moyland on a 22.9.
Oh, Bobo's not pushing, never mind. think he's giving a bit of slipstream to his teammate. Is indeed. That's don't know why was Carl doing back-to-back laps. She must be.
She does quite often run a few laps. Oh no, this is bailed.
Hope it must be just winding up for another lap to get some fuel down. See how he gets on.
(27.1) through sector 1.
Too bad. Ooh, very wide there. See if they can pick up some time for Ascari. Really recover the lap here. Played that pretty safe, but should end up somewhere in the top 10, hopefully.
There's the exit Parabolica. Run to the line. At 21.9. Only good enough for 14th.
Right, so we're waiting on now. So Zodiac with 20.4. Very good.
Find the
Big Jesus on a push. Oh, he's on the RS recovery.
Find the Pass has managed to get it up to 4th on a 20.2, but he's got some work to do if he wants to be at the front to challenge. Martin's invalidated this run.
Yeah, Scredo on a push.
Seven tenths down in sector 2 for Scorito.
But Castro's just away out in the hot lap there. See
Scorito
what sort of
bails.
sack times he can pull out. Nearly a 10th up on his time. $6,000's up. And the inside curb. Oh, big mistake. Big mistake from Castro.
You don't see that very often. There you
Or
go.
is that just lag? I think it's just lagged. God, yeah, he's very choppy. Yeah, yeah, my screen it just looked like he went clean off at a Ascari. That's very strange.
Yeah, that's very odd. He was on the grass and going over the curbs on my screen.
Yeah. Never mind the shit connection. Still got the pace. Carl out on a push lap. She seems to be a tenth down on her lap. Still sneeze around seeing nearly 2 tenths down on his time.
Cole bails on that one.
Renzi pushing. See what he ends up with going through the last turn. And 2/10 up, not too bad. Gets himself up into the top 10.
Mano getting the back end hanging out, coming out the second chicane. Looks much more stable through Lesmo too.
The important corners coming. Getting a lot of time back. But apprehensive going on. Done well.
Mano's going to cross the line, and 19.7 takes him up into second.
Good lap for Mano.
No one getting close to that time of Castos though.
Not a chance. Point to pass. We sneak up in the third. 19.8.
Wi-Fi button. No, not Wi-Fi button. That's Simseku's invalidated that lap.
Zodiac coming around the last corner and see how he gets on. He's coming onto the pits.
Hobo just coming out of a Scari heading down towards Parabolica.
Ons with a slight improvement. Rider jumping up in 7th as well to 20.1.
Well, I'm guessing Hobo bailed on the back end of that lap because he's lost 2 seconds through sector 3.
Camu out on a lap. 4/10s down. Likely not seeing improvement here. Powerful bit of tail out there on turn 2. See if she can claw that back.
Martin trying to set a clean lap, currently sitting on a 2 minutes 2. Got to be the slowest lap around Monza I've ever seen. Find the pass saying his 19.8 was on used tyres. They're a bit more restricted on tyres as well, as it's the sprint weekend.
Carl backed out and going for another one.
So purple sector 2 for Martin.
Right, Zodiac. Get it pulled out of your hole. Get you into that top 5, kid.
So 19.6 from Martin takes him into third. as everyone starts coming out of the pits now for that final run.
Zodak 2/10 up. Held up well for Ascari. See, hopefully this gets into the 19s. Should be close.
Come on, Zodak. In the top 10.
Oof. 10 to prove not be 12. Who we have next? Two Ferraris going round.
Frenzy, they're both on outlaps.
Yeah.
Martin's into the pits.
Big Jesus on a push. See how he gets on.
Hobo doesn't improve. I might have time to go for another run.
Big Jesus has absolutely sent that in the last turn. Will I get some payment out of it? No, unfortunately not. 4/10's down.
Cons next with no front wing. That could make Parabolica interesting. Then it's the Aston Martin of Moyland. 3 seconds down, so he's not going to improve. I wish we could just click on the dot to see who it is. Jake's invalidated. Zodak into the pits. Wi-Fi doesn't improve. Casto does improve, takes a couple of thousandths off to go to an 118.820.
Just Hobo left, but I don't think he's pushing. No.
Still improved to go second with a 19.5.
You know what? It's a fucking tight. It's a tight grid. I mean, 1 second between 17th and around 6th. It's not bad. Pretty tight.
It is. It does seem to have got a lot closer pace-wise between everyone.
And then we just have Casto who needs drug tested or something.
Needs a restrictor putting on his throttle pedal.
70% only, yeah. Play Cammy up in 3rd. I'll have decent time, find the pass, not bad either.
Find the pass is disappointed with that.
Yeah, he's usually always kind of top 4, but I mean, 2/10 off it, not the end of the world, but plenty of plays to be made up in the sprint, especially with turn 1, if you can avoid it.
Yeah, I don't know where the best place to start Monza is. If you're at the front, you're just at the mercy of everyone behind getting their braking right. Mid-pack, I wouldn't want to be mid-pack.
It's just roulette.
Possibly the best place to start is last. Take it steady down on the run to turn 1 and just drive through all the carbon fibre.
Hope you don't get a pop tire.
So
you could actually see a lot of punctures.
We could. Oh yeah, it's sim damage. So yeah, we may well see punches. I bet there's going to be a lot of body damage as well. So Casto
Yeah.
takes the pole, Steeled in second, Camus in third, Martin in fourth, Mano fifth, Find the Pass sixth, Mrs. Cole seventh, Hyder eighth, Cons in ninth, Fake Jesus 10th, Wi-Fi Button 11th, Zodak 12th, Frenzy 13th, Jake 14th, Simseku 15th, and I can't read the other names because they've gone off my screen. I know Hobo, Moyland, and Thornicus are in that bottom four. Thornicus not being able to set a lap because of the wonderful connection issues and the game retiring him.
Well, like any race around Monza here, Casto needs a fucking fantastic start. Hope there's a lot of incidents behind him. As soon as he breaks that DRS, he will be gone.
In the last few races, when he's been at the front, it's mainly been Thornicus and Martin that can keep him in touch for the first few laps. But like you say, once he does snap the break the DRS,
Yeah.
he disappears. Martin didn't realise it was short quali. I didn't think he was pushing as much as normal.
Plenty of place to be gained here. There we are.
So, formation lap. What tyres have they all gone for?
Mostly softs. Couple guys out in mediums, Carl, Hyder, Moyland, and
Wi-Fi button.
password. I like how we've just all came to calling them Wi-Fi at this point.
Yeah. So, according to the official strategies, softs and mediums will both get to the end.
Yeah, I mean, if there's a track that you can sacrifice tyre wear for here, I mean, nearly turn 1 and 2, 4 and 5, traction really isn't too much of a big deal. But with Monza comes a small margin, so if you can't keep your tyres down, well, 10th matters.
The other one they'll need to be aware of, if they swap on to mediums for any reason, that'll be the medium tyre they have to use in the feature race as well.
I'd say a lot of those medium runners maybe start soft, go hard, or vice versa.
Those that have started the sprint on the mediums will be alright, because that set of mediums will get binned off.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Which is stupid if you start on softs and pit and decide to put the medium on, which I think you're mad to at Monza or sprint. If you have to pit, just stick another set of softs on. If you did put the medium on, it'll be your feature race set, which is shite.
Red lights.
I can't even see the lights, and they're going. Casto with a good start, Still sneeze, cuts in behind to get the toe down to turn 1, and come on camera angle, catch up as we go down into turn 1.
Sneeze into the back of Casto.
And then Casto jumps miles up the track.
Yeah, the connections quite bad. Screw over Steel Sneeze quite badly there. Hopefully it's no wing damage.
Martin and Mano battling it out on the run to the chicane. No damage showing for Steel Tenise, but it looks like he got away with that. 5-second penalty for Simseku for corner cutting. And safety car is in the barrier.
There's Frenzy, no front wing. He's going to have to pit.
Simseku
What else?
gets it going. I can see he's got no front wing, but my telemetry screen's not showing me the damage. Wonderful.
As far as I can see, Frenzy, the only other one with wing damage, or at least visible wing damage.
Yeah, that one's caught up.
After that, Manu up 3 places, Moyland up 5.
Martin's gained 1. Stilder's lost out a couple. Camu's lost out a couple. Fake Jesus has gained 2. Frenzy did gain 2, but obviously having to pit. Followed in by Zodak as well.
He's got some minor wing damage to the front end plate off. Can't really see. He's going on the mediums.
And Simseku in, serves that 5-second penalty. New front wing, and we'll be back out on the softs.
Be interesting to see how Shonicus and Moyland get on getting through this field. Shonicus up 5 places there thanks to the pit stops.
Safety car is in the barrier. What do you mean, finding the pass? Oh, I said the safety car. Yeah, I meant Simseku was in the barrier.
How many beers have you had?
3.
Ah, you're fine.
I think it's because I was literally saying the safety car's out, and then I spotted Simseku in the barrier.
Yeah.
It's been a long
Robbie,
day.
you racing last week at the Daytona? How'd you get on?
Yeah, at the 24, the team with me, Moyland, Hobo, Brooksy, and Barnett, we ended up 13th.
Not bad at all.
No, there were not. There were a few incidents along the way, but no catastrophic delays in the pits. Hobo nearly wrote the car off at about 1 a.m. when his VR headset decided just to show him a black screen. that was
Sleep at the wheel.
It just got onto the banking and then went, what was that? And then I can't see anything. And literally veered the car to the left, just in front of 2 GT3s that he'd just overtaken. Nearly came fucking close to taking them out, and managed to, by pure luck, nurse it into the pit lane. And then his screen came back on, and he carried on for the rest of his stint.
Yeah. I'm just kind of looking at fuel here. Casto is a lot lower than everybody else. He's on just slightly over 1. A few of the guys behind him on about 2. Camu very low on a 0.4. It'll be interesting to see how they manage that. Camu's going to need another safety car if he's not careful.
I'll be hoping to try and stay in the slipstream as much as possible.
Aaron. Let's see if Castro can break that line again. Hopefully, no laggy incident. And we're off.
There's
Not a bad start.
caught Mano a little bit. Pulled a nice enough gap. Mano and Martin have managed to pull a bit of a gap over Stilt's knees as well.
Let's see if we can keep it clean.
Oh, that's a Mercedes getting sideways.
Ooh, that's a lot of damage. There's a few bits of carbon flying about.
Stilt picked up wing damage from the contact there with Martin.
Yeah. Steele's been very, very unlucky.
Then it looks like everyone else has got through okay. As Mano makes the move up to Lesmo 1 and gets in front of Casto. So no DRS at the minute to help Casto out. Big snap from Mano. That's Mano in the wall. Car pulls back on track.
Safety car.
Ghosting's on, thankfully, although it shouldn't be. So Mano gets away with that. He could have very easily taken out several cars in that.
On to 5 seconds.
Mrs. Coles retired. Is that in the pits?
Oh, yeah, she just had the pit wall by the looks of things. Tired, yeah, literally on the pit entry there. Don't know what happened there.
Don't know. That's very unusual. Unless he got a snap on the exit of Parabolica, but then you wouldn't be pushing with being under safety car.
Places up, so Martin back up in the second. Field sneeze, even though he's been fairly unlucky with his 2 starts, is still sitting in 3rd, potentially with some wing damage, but both end plates still on.
Yeah, it's possibly one little winglet knocked off.
Should be okay. Moyland and Shonicus both up 11 places now under the points. Oh well, Moyland on the points. I'd say they'll probably get up. Bobo up into 10th as well. Unfortunately, Camu, Mano getting done quite dirty.
And for some reason,
5 seconds.
when my camera goes to onboard, it says everyone's on the pit limiter. Oh, I love this game.
Just to do the safety car, maybe.
No, now it's deciding to show me gears. This game's
Great game. Don't know what you mean.
so well designed.
Yes, it's a masterpiece. EA really couldn't do any better. Even if they tried.
So, safety car after lap 1. Comes in lap 4 and then back out lap 4. So it'll be in lap 7. We might get 2 laps of racing.
Manu back in the pits, or Camu, sorry. Any reason retiring, maybe? No, seems to be getting...
Serving a penalty and swapping tyres.
Yeah.
I suppose sprint at the end,
Can do.
getting shot at that 5 seconds, anything he makes up now is not then going to lose because the pat's going to be so tight on the final lap.
Castro, no issues with fuel, he can plant the fuel. It's not next safety car.
I mean, everyone should be safe on fuel now. They've only done,
Oh yeah.
what, maybe a lap at full throttle.
But a carbon just flew off somewhere there. One of the front runners.
Unless that was throwing a bit of carbon that came off of Mano.
Plate. Can't quite see. It would give me a nice camera angle, it'd be lovely.
I've got the helicopter shot on Martin as Casto launches at the entry to Parabolica. Has caught Martin out a little bit there.
Yeah, it's probably Casto gone.
Still Sneeze has got a run on Martin as they head down towards turn 1. Can he get through turn 1 clean? Not get caught up in someone else's incident.
Ooh. Nearly. Held it.
That looks more like a little bit of lag than actual contact.
Shonicus up on the 8th now. Got Moylan Mustang in the turn 1. See how Shonicus diving down the inside of Cons. Pull out. Yeah, Casto's gone.
He's got
1.2 seconds.
over a second already. That's just mental.
1.5 nearly now. Still sees defending. Will find the pass, find a move? No. Pull out a little. Find the pass a little, snuff on his gearbox through the next 3 corners.
He loves the smell of trans fluid.
Jonicus now up in the 7th.
Simseku's off on the exit of Ascari.
Jonicus going down the inside of Hyder. Can he potentially get a double here? Will he have enough pace to get Fake Jesus? No, not quite.
Cons is looking back
Cons
up the inside.
Can he hold it?
Side by
Pushed
side.
off a little bit there. A little squeeze from Hyder there, very naughty. Very naughty. Steel Sneeze up in the 2nd now. Caster with a 3.4 second lead.
Yeah, that's just ludicrous.
Find the pass a little wide there. Fake Jesus might get a run. No, he seems to have recovered well.
Tronicus will be itching to try and get this move done to be as far up the grid for the feature race as possible.
Find the pass, likely going to get Martin here in the turn 1 as well. It's very, very close. The McLaren boys pushing the limit.
Hyder looks up the inside of Cons. Cons closed the door on.
Flag in the last corner.
That's
Someone went
Cons
off.
round. Contact with Hyder there.
Find the pass, going to get on the inside. No. Going to hold out for now. Giannis getting great entry into turn 1. Might get a good run here on Fake Jesus.
Fake Jesus is dropping back from Find the Pass. Find the Pass still all over the back of Martin. Just can't find the way past.
The McLaren boys out for a bit of blood. Donicus over the back of Jesus as well. Can they get it done for Ascari maybe?
Still and Martin going side by side. Ooh.
Big spin.
A lot of lag there. Let's Find the Pass having a moment side by side with Martin as well. That's dropped him down to 5th. He's going to lose that to Moyland. Still's retired. So Castro takes a win. Martin will hold on for 2nd. Fake Jesus will take 3rd. Thornicus in 4th. Find the Pass in 5th. Moyland in 6th. Frenzy in 7th. Hobo in 8th. And finally picks up a point. Camu in 9th. I say Hobo finally picks up a point. Yes, that is Hobo's first point of the season.
Sean gets with driver today, up 16 places.
Yeah, that's one thing I agree with the game on that one.
So, but the first thing it's got right.
So that one we then want.
Cast at the end there with the 5-second lead. No stopping the man. Team McLaren boys doing okay. Beck Jesus probably quite lucky to end up with a 3rd place there, but he's done well. Feel sorry for him.
Looking on the Discord, Mrs. Cole is not happy with Camu, so whether Camu was involved in her ending up in the pit wall.
Am I saying? Thought you were putting. Interesting. I'd like to see what happened. Sure, we'll see at the end of the race. Yeah. Should be fairly competitive front 5 or 6 here, so it'll be interesting to see if Castro can break. If he doesn't break, it's going to be a long haul with no safety cars.
Well, I think we're almost guaranteed safety cars.
Yeah. Sprint race down to go by.
So Moyland's done his strategy, be starting on the medium. McLaren to just in front will be on the soft. Can't see anyone else because he won't look round. Now we can just put it up on screen.
Interesting race.
So Casso and Martin going for the medium. Jesus, Thornicus and Find the Pass all on the soft. Moyland and Frenzy on the medium. Hobo on the soft. Camu on the medium. Hyder Scarito on the soft. Jake on the medium. Zodak going for the hard. Wi-Fi on the soft. Mano and Jelly Kane on the medium. Cons on the soft. Stilled and Simseku on the hard. And Mrs. Carl on the soft.
Interesting to see what the two McLaren boys can do in the pair softs. If they can climb up in front of Jesus and Martin and maybe keep up with Castro.
The race strategy is saying those who started on the soft will need to do a 2-stop to the medium and the hard. Yet I saw on the strategy screen when you were sat on the grid, it's a 1-stop.
Yeah, that first strategy sounds like a very Ferrari strategy.
So,
I mean, hopefully Castro agrees with it. Make it interesting.
put a bit of telemetry on.
Looking at the back of the grid, so we have McCarl, Collins, Manu. All probably looking to push hard. Steel Sneeze as well, but on those hards,
He's gonna need to do quite a bit of work to get those up to temp.
yeah, that's going to take at least 2 or 3 laps. But if there's a late safety car, this could go on his benefit. But I imagine we're not going to just see just one safety car. Frenzy disqualified.
Wi-Fi disqualified.
Jesus.
Zodak disqualified.
Find the pass is sitting at a 90-degree angle.
He does. He started trying to
Jesus.
just get that right on the limit of what the game will let you get away with. Let's go for that view.
Goodbye, red lights. Wait. Yeah, still not too bad. Clean enough. Done just enough to stay ahead.
Find the pass, losing out to Moyland after that dodgy angle. He's lost out to quite a few.
Shonika's got a good jump there. He's up in position.
Looks like everyone's got through clean.
Wi-Fi seemed to got stuck in the inside there. He's now down to 16th. I wonder if he's got any floor damage.
Hyder's dropping down. How can he have ignoring the yellow flag already? This game and its wonderful penalties. So Thornicus is right on the back of Martin. Casso's starting to... He's pulled nearly a second. He has broken the second mark now. Thornicus going side by side with Martin on the run down to Parabolica. Gets the move done. So Thornicus up into second. Casto's out.
Casto out.
VSC.
Casto must have disconnected. I don't see him anywhere. Okay.
So Zodak's in for a wing change. Mano for a wing.
Yeah, Mano for a wing.
So Thornicus takes over the lead. Casto's only just left this session, so I'd say unless he had a wheel disconnect. Either his wheel disconnected and he went in the wall, or he's lost it and gone in the wall.
Yeah. Keep an eye on the Discord, see if it says anything. But yeah. Strange. I think he must have just disconnected and it was delayed. So Carl up in 10 places. Looks at anybody up into the points in 10th point, I should say. 4 places.
So Mr. Carl will be happy with that, up 10 places on the start.
Yeah. I mean... Cast out of the picture, Shonnicus has a real fucking opportunity here to pull away. Pace seems to be fantastic.
So we are back racing again. Moyland up the inside of Martin. He got the jump on that restart and is up into second place. And DRS has been enabled, so this could work out well for Find the Pass.
Going down the inside of Frenzy. Is he going to make it stick? He is. Might get a switcheroo. Nice, not bad.
Nice little
Nice
move
job,
from
Hobo.
Hobo. Find the Pass still on the back of Martin. Thornicus has pulled nigh on a second over Moyland, or over second place.
A big disconnect from 4th down now, so that's likely going to be our front runners for a little while.
Yeah, I can see
think
these
Jesus
four
kind of
staying together. Hyder's gone, and that's given us a full safety car.
East Bandit going out of turn 9.
Coming out of Lesmo 2, looking at the track map. I wonder if the next time we go past that corner, the tyre barrier on the inside is still vibrating.
Gasto put on Discord their damage model is great. Curious to what he got damage from.
So I find the pass into the pit. No obvious damage. Is he just trying to go long now? Get off the soft and try something different. He's going on to the hards. It's going to bring him out a long way down the order though. So he'll rejoin in 14th, followed by Mrs. Carl, who's fitted. Come on, camera, catch up. Medium's on Mrs. Carl. Mano's put the hards on.
Yeah, find the pass and Mano probably going to the end of the race from here. I tried at least. He'll sneeze, getting some benefit. He's up to 11th now after the few of those pit stops.
It's going to bring everyone back together again. We're going to get attempt number 4. That'll restart on turn 1, or into turn 1.
Come on, Zodiac, you can't be lying there last. Get those mediums fucking fired up.
It's got at least another lap before this safety car's going to be in.
Rob, what's your thoughts on the new Madrid track?
It looks shit. We don't need another street circuit.
I was never the biggest fan of Barcelona in terms of actually racing and watching it, but they've made it worse.
If they want to go somewhere other than Barcelona that's in Spain, bring back Valencia. That wasn't.
Yeah, Valencia was great.
And I think that is still sat there as, and it's just been abandoned.
Yeah, pretty much. Zodiac into the pits onto the hard, so that sets him onto the hards till the end now.
Where was the F1 have registered another trademark? Was it Chicago they've registered the trademarks for?
It was somewhere in America anyway, and I don't even want to know about it, to be honest.
Because I'm fairly sure any day now we're going to hear New York being mentioned again.
Oh great, can't wait for fucking 6 or 7 90-degree fucking turns. Oh goody.
Oh, Duckface has had a delivery of toys. I spy a 4080, an i7, lots of SSDs, lots of LGB fans.
Casto front wing and front right suspension. Where the fuck did he get damage out of? We lost front wing and the front right suspension.
So he must have ripped that. He must have caught the barrier and it's just ripped the wheel off. But safety car is in. Chornicus leaving it late to go for the restart. Very late. As Mano's retired.
An absolute pile up in the turn 1.
Mano's lost it out of Parabolica.
This is going to be a shambles in the turn 1 in the middle of the pack here.
No, it's not, because it's safety car. No, we've gone green again.
No.
Well, my game was saying that was safety car. Fuck's sake.
Wi-Fi password there. Not sure what happened, but I did last. We need to keep an eye on the likes of Find the Pass and Zodiac here. They're on the hards to the end. See how they end up.
Hobo up into 5th. through all of this carnage that's gone on.
Moyland up on the second as well.
Are we going to see that front three break away, or can Fake Jesus and Hobo hold on to him?
Camus a bit wide out of a sky there. That's going to leave a big gap. First train's down to 7th now. Ferrari wide and Alpine.
Yeah, the Alpine went really wide.
Ferrari had spun there. Must have been a bit of contact going on the last turn. So that's left a huge gap.
Hobo is holding on to the back of Fake Jesus at the minute. Martin's starting to drop back from Moyland. And then, as we run down to the second chicane, starts to close that gap back up.
So we have Carl in 10. She stopped, so she's the leader of the putters so far.
Find the pass. Gets the move done on Cons to move himself up into 11th. I wish there was a replay button so we could watch these overtakes rather than see them happen.
Yeah. Just looking at Carl and Jellicky in here, both very, very low in ERS.
Mano just saying
on 14%.
speed limiter went full throttle mid corner, which is why he ended up in the wall on the exit of Parabolica.
Lovely. Carl past Jellican. And retaliation coming on the turn 1. Thinking about it. Decided against it.
Find the pass looked like he was a lot closer than that as they came out of Parabolica.
Find the pass in a good position here because the two in front have quite low ERS, so if he wants to go for it, he can go for it. So that gap's going to get bigger for Anthony and Carl, so he
needs
to get on with it.
Yeah, needs to get these moves done.
Zodiac now the leader of the kind of the back of the train now with a 2-second gap in front. Oh, 1.7. Let's see if we can get those hards warmed up and get caught up. But around Monza, it can be a bit demoralising trying to catch up.
He needs to just focus on keeping it on the blacktop and take full advantage when the rest come into pit later on.
Yeah. Well, Find the Pass should be fighting these two now. Well, Find the Pass got Jellicky in straight away. Carl with the fastest lap. Moyland has got Shankus in the turn 1, side by side. Shankus came back through.
Moyland with a lot healthier ERS than Shaunicus, so Shaunicus does seem to push the ERS a lot through the opening stint of the opening phase of the stint even. And two battlings allow Martin to close that gap back up as well.
Yeah.
They've pulled comfortably clear of Fake Jesus, who's in a bit of no man's land.
Nice little battle here for fifth. Steel Sneeze thinking about it. He's going for it up the inside of the sky. Got a contact. Got it done.
Looks like Camu's gonna have a look on Hobo as well. Decides to hold off at the minute. He's coming under pressure. There goes Camu is round and in the barrier, and that is going to bring out a safety car.
That's That's amazing for Shawnicus there, 'cause that's going to get him on the hards till the end. Maybe you could push mediums from here. Close.
I think you'd possibly want another lap or two on the softs to get to the medium.
Yeah.
I mean, they've already. This is safety car number 2. We've had a
Yeah.
VSC as well, so the tyres should be quite healthy. Sornicus currently sitting 38% on the front, 46 on the rear. Moylan doesn't share telemetry. Martin 29, pretty much 29% all round. So the mediums are holding up well.
Yeah, Shawnicus has a big decision on his hands here, what he wants to do. Because he can't fight Moylan much longer, and he's going to lose that DRS from him. Thinking about it.
Is in. Moylan's
Both
following.
going in. We're going to see hards to the end from everybody. Martin thinking against it.
Sornicus have got mediums waiting for him, so Sornicus onto the mediums, Moyland onto the hards. Zodak up into second. Come on, Zodak.
A bit of faith in the turn 1 and get a gap broken. That could be huge.
Zodak, if you are listening, you just need to remember to ride your brake for that final lap under the safety car to get the heat in those hard tyres. You want them toasty for turn 1.
Them lit up. Seeing Zodiac with a bit of fuel issues. Amber on the fuel.
He's got safety car to save him there.
Get that back
Stick it in lean.
Shawnicus, Moylan. Moylan went with the hards.
Yeah, his only option would have been, other option would have been the soft.
Yeah.
And he might have nursed, by the time safety car's in, 13 laps out of the softs. But they'd have been horrendous at the end.
So in terms of possession changes from now, Phil Sneeze getting a bit of benefit from the safety cars up in the 11 places in the 7th. Where Zodiac and Wi-Fi password number 2 and 3rd of 16 places.
Wi-Fi password. That's Simseku.
Simseku, okay. We'll see how they get on now. Shawnicus is going to be sniffing their gearbox going into turn 1 or if getting past. So.
Yeah, I think Martin's going to be hoping it's not too easy for Sornicus to make his way through so he can build a gap, and he's got to try and build himself a pit stop now.
Yeah, that's not easy to do, if not possible around Monza, unless there's big mistakes from somebody.
I think the strategy screen showed you want to be pitting around lap 16 off the mediums if you're going to go to the soft.
Yeah.
And he can potentially extend that a bit with the safety cars.
Yeah, it'll heavily depend on where the break off is behind him. Kinda needs to hope that Moylan Shawnicus get through, which will hopefully leave a big gap in behind them. I don't think there's much chance I'm getting more than about 5 seconds ahead before Because Moylan get through.
Safety car in this lap. So when is Martin going to decide to go? Is he going to leave it late like Thornicus, or is he going to do the same as Casso and go early? I think he really needs to go early because it seemed to be the only way to build the gap into turn 1.
Yeah. Martin doing a bit of tyre warming. Those brakes on Skuyak.
His fronts are cold. Well, not completely cold. They're running at 84. They want to be in the mid-90s. He's going to have fun getting that car stopped into turn 1.
Martin's away. Got a jump. So Shanica's going for the back of the Alfa Romeo. Going for it. Will he get it? It's going to be tight. Down the inside, Shanica's goes. Alpha's touched the rear.
Got a slide. Oh, we've got an Alpine and an Alfa Romeo off. That's Simseku in the wall. He's got it going again, though.
The Kobo with him. Moylan managed to sneak past Shanica's there, so.
Oh, Mrs. Cole picking off a penalty for passing under yellow. That's a bullshit penalty.
Yeah, I'd like to get that maybe removed. So, Moylan 6/10 behind Zodiac. Zodiac's dropped out of DRS and Martin. DRS for another 2 laps.
Thornicus coming on the attack.
Wi-Fi passwords off with a Sky. I'm out of the race.
Thankfully,
dropped it in the inside curve last turn.
Thankfully, no safety car this time. So Moylan and Thornicus pass Zodak. Find the pass, trying to find a way through. Thornicus getting up the inside of Moylan there into turn 1.
Got a contact from Zodiac and Moylan there. Moylan's held it.
Zodak losing out to find the pass there as well. He's dropped 3 places in one straight.
There's some Seku out there retired. So I'd say cue the jaw music for Martin, as Shaunicus is
right on him.
Tasting blood.
Safety car.
Safety car.
Cons.
There's a rebel round.
That's Cons out.
Safety car number 3.
There can't be too many more, but this, yeah.
Guys in the mediums are going to be on the benefit here. Martin has the pit pretty much now. No matter when he pits now, he's going to end up at the back, so he's going to need to give himself the best, or at least the most amount of laps to recover.
He is into the pits, followed by, who else came in? Zodak in as well. Guessing Zodak's going to go for the soft.
Yeah, Martin way onto the softs.
Zodak onto the medium, so unless he didn't have it.
As well. Yeah, so Zodiac and Hobo going on now soft, so Zodiac on 3 old laps. It must be from the sprint, I'd imagine.
And a new front wing for Hobo as well. So Thornicus re-inherits the lead. So that Aston of Moyland is sitting in a McLaren sandwich, and both of McLaren's on the medium, so he's going to have his work cut out on those hards on the restart.
Well, whether they stick or not, Anthony Fraud or Carl 5-second pens, I'd say they'll probably get removed. If it is.
I don't know
flag
what
issue.
Anthony's was for. If it was for the yellow flag, I'm fairly
Yeah, they
sure.
got at the same time, so I presume it's
Did they
from
both
that.
come up at the same time?
Yeah, I think so anyway. Caster just put in the Discord there, and he lost it on the final corner. Flipped the grass down on the inside.
Lost the car and couldn't slow it down.
Yeah. Jelly Kane and Scarito in the pit. Friends as well. Obo on his gain. He going to? Is he going on another pair of softs?
He's
Or
going back to
mediums?
mediums.
Okay. Everybody else in the pit's going back to the softs.
So soft should get him to the end.
Definitely if there's another safety car, which, I mean... Oh, it'll be on trend.
Safety car in this lap, so will Saunicus change it up or will he leave it late for the restart?
Moylan, you may get those tires on fire.
Them mid-90s, but they're starting to drop temp now. That's it, riding that brake.
Jonicus leaving us late, and away we go. Not the best starts from Shonicus. Moylan's there. Good hold out, find the pass.
Covers fine, the pass off. Looks like... No, that's Alpha Tauri in the barrier. Picks up an Alpine, so that's...
Steel sneeze again. And another safety car.
VSC this time. Only a VSC this time, but my god.
How many laps of genuine racing have we had tonight?
Including the sprint, maybe 6.
Yeah. We had 3 in the sprint, and I think we've had maybe 7 on this.
Yeah, it's not been many at all.
Our crews have been well worked out.
I mean, Bert Mylander stands every chance of getting driver of the day.
Oh yeah.
Bit of a battle further back. Fake Jesus has managed to get the move done on Mrs. Cole. Mrs. Cole coming back on the run down towards turn 1, side by side as they cross the line. He does get that move done and is fast gaining on Jake as well.
Jonica's got a good drop. Oh, Moyland is at the tail go a little bit there.
Not sure if there was a little bit of contact there between Fake Jesus and Mrs. Cole on the exit. of the chicane.
A nice little gap developing for third and second here, so it's going to be a straight out battle for Moylan to find the pass. Donica seems to be pulling away tremendously. Those cars just have not helped Moylan at all. Come on, Zodiac. Oh, we could see Fake Jesus get in front of Carl here. Carl's been losing a lot of ERS. She's quite low already. Find the pass, gets the move done.
So that's McLaren up into 1-2.
Carl absolutely emptying the battery to try to get past Anthony here. Then no reward.
He's doing a good job of being a rolling roadblock. Zodak looking for a move on Fake Jesus, going around the outside of turn 3. It's going to put him on the inside into the chicane, late on the brakes, and gets it done.
Move.
And now we just concentrate, keep it clean, and close back up on Mrs. Cole.
Zodiac has a chance here to get into a podium position if he really sends these mediums. Everybody in front of him's on the hard tyre, and it does not seem to be helping them at all. It's not been fired up at all for any of the 3 drivers.
No, it takes actually closing up on Find the Pass and Moyland.
Yeah, like Moylan, those hards has lost nearly 3 seconds, over 3 seconds on a lap to find the pass. Or sorry, all the way around. I can't read.
There's Moylan getting the move done on Find the Pass. Yeah, Thornicus with a 3.3 second gap in front. He's absolutely laughing. He's just got to keep it under control. Why have we got yellow flag?
Back up in the 4th. What the fuck happened there? Something happened
Mrs.
to Carl and
Carlin.
Anthony.
Yeah, they've dropped right down the order. So in yellow front wing for Mrs. Cole. So that has put Zodak up into 4th.
Go on.
Camus grabs the fastest lap with the 1:21.2. Moyland is starting to open up that gap to Find the Pass slightly. Still losing ground. Here. Yeah, Fake Jesus.
Still have that 3 second pen, so I can't afford to let him go here.
While he's behind Fake Jesus, now he needs to try and save a little bit of ERS, help him defend from Jelly came behind, Jelly on the soft tyre, so he's going to have to...
Oh, is he going to go for it? Base was left.
Oh, rode that sausage curb. That's compromised Jelly Kane and allowed Frenzy through. Frenzy now looking around the outside of the Lesmos, side by side through Lesmo 2. Beautifully done. They both left each other just enough space.
Could get dicey. Jelly came backed out a little bit there. Probably was a bit safe.
Self-preservation, probably more important going into a Ascari than anything else.
And still on the back of Find the Pass. A lot of battery, massive battery advantage.
Clonicus down to 17% on his battery. Moylan looking up the inside into the chicane. Gets it done.
Ooh, bit of a switchback going. Find the Pass can get through though. Moylan kept that door firmly shut. Jelly Kane looking for the move on the turn 4.
So that's got that covered, but he has dropped 2 seconds to Fake Jesus.
Martin's starting to get involved in this battle too now. Getting right behind Jelly Kane.
Well, according to telemetry, Martin's got 100% ERS, but looking on the screen on his wheel, he's not. So I don't know what to believe. He's definitely carrying front wing damage. He's missing the end plate off the right hand side.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what to believe in the EI at this point. After everything that's happened, Carl has managed to find her way down to 13th after everything. On for a good finish.
He's pitted because that 5 seconds has been served.
Anthony going up the inside of Hobo, getting it done before the turn 1.
Hobo still holding on to a points finish at the minute.
Go for Mercedes past Zodiac.
Stay with them, Zodak. Use them to help you maintain that gap back to Jake so we can't get the DRS on you.
Billy Kane run out of ERS. Martin though, well, according to the UI, has 80%.
Yeah, his wheel's displaying the same again now. It must have just been having a moment earlier.
Yeah.
So Find the Pass still all over the back of Moyland. Moyland has used quite a bit more ERS. I'm wondering if Find the Pass is just biding his time at the minute.
Plenty of time left, no pressure on him. Just gotta keep it safe, keep it steady. Frenzy, 3 seconds behind him, and no stress at all.
So Martin's got the move done. The Mercedes have swapped positions, so Martin running in 6th. Technically 5th with the gaps and that penalty for Fake Jesus. Find the Pass, trying to get a run down towards Parabolica, can't get alongside enough. So cuts back in behind to get to Slipstream now, down to turn 1. Get the DRS as well.
Ooh.
The cuts out very late there.
Compromise this overtake.
Thought he was
DRS
gonna.
advantage.
Thought he was gonna lose a wing there.
Yeah, got very, very close. Any other battles elsewhere to look at? Martin getting on the back. Oh, he's gonna go for it. Oh, set against it. Zodiac's still in the fight for 7th. Jellican, very little ERS left, only 10%.
Yeah, Zodak's managed to recover quite a bit over these last few laps. Have the DRS as well.
Osas probably starting to wear as well.
And that's Martin down the inside of Fake Jesus just before they enter Ascari.
He's got a good launch.
Fake Jesus has a good drive on the way out. Side by side up towards Parabolica. Fake Jesus gets back in front. So managed to out-drag him down to Parabolica. And pull half a second through Parabolica as well.
Look at the pace of that Mercedes coming through.
Yeah, clearly EA have got this wrong. Last year's Merc was not quick. In fact, I'll swear at some points it struggled to get past the Haas.
Oh yeah, so that Fryer engine, even though that the aero in that Haas is a bucket of shit, that Fryer engine dragged through a lot of races. Zodiac got the moved on in Jellican.
He did, we missed it.
The 7th. Gotta keep a consistent line. Should be okay. Pretty even on battery at this point. Moylan playing the pass, still fighting, still a lot of battery between the two, so it's going to be a last fight brawl.
So now or never for find the pass he needs to get through.
Yeah. Both empty in battery. Who's got the better setup? And who's got the aero? Find the pass getting close.
His only real chance now is going to be between Lesmo 2 and Ascari.
Zodiac and Jellican fighting into turn 1. Zodiac holding out on the inside. A little squeeze. We can just maintain that gap to Fake Jesus. He could end up getting 6th here. Fake Jesus in a bit of a battle with Martin as well, so that'll help him big time.
So find the pass with the DRS up towards Ascari. Can't get close enough to go for a move.
He's still for a good launch out of Ascari here.
Oh, big jump across.
3 seconds, that's that.
Teddy Kane's
pass Zodiac.
Zodiac looking back up the inside, 3 wide down into Parabolica.
Hold it.
Jake gets through.
Come on, hold
Does
it.
he?
Ooh.
So, Thornicus took the win nearly 7 seconds before everyone else. Moreland comes through in 2nd. Find the pass in 3rd. Frenzy in 4th. Martin in 5th. Fake Jesus takes 6th. Zodiac in 7th. Jelly Kane in 8th. Hobo in 9th. Anthony in 10th, but that may alter if that 5 seconds was for a dodgy yellow overtake. Scarito picks up 11th. Camus in 12th. Mrs. Cole will come across to take 13th place. So whatever happens, Hobo scored points in both races tonight. It's finally broken that duck.
Zodiac unlucky there not to get 6th. Penalty on Fake Jesus.
Jelly Kane picking up the game's driver of the day.
Kind of hard to tell them with the safety cars
That's-
there. It's
I think overall recoveries from qualifying to the race, Thornicus and Moyland.
He's going on back to front.
Let's make sure that goes to the right screen, just in case no one's got the program running or the program breaks. So they want those results. So yeah, find the pass with 3-second penalty. Didn't affect its finish result. Jake with the 5 seconds. Fake Jesus, yeah, that final battle allowed Fake Jesus to hold on to 6th place. Yeah, no, really were all the penalties. And it's 6 drivers DNF tonight. No, 7 drivers DNF tonight.
It was an enjoyable safety car watch. I did enjoy that Mercedes quite a lot. But not too bad.
Moyland enjoyed that. As I said, what a result is buzzing, even if he did nearly die at the end. To be fair, you nearly had a McLaren parked on your rear wing as Find the Pass jobbed the final curb in Ascari. Hobo with the Ponce. I'm assuming he forgot to put the I in. But thank you everyone for watching. I'll be back next week. Where are we? Another safety car marathon because it's Baku.
Oh god.
Yeah, thank you everyone on the chat. I'll be back same time next week. I'll be back possibly Monday, but definitely Thursday for the ESR iRacing League. We're at Mugello this week, which is a lovely track to drive. But thanks for jumping into comms with me, Hepburn. Feel free to jump in any week you're not racing and you've got a bit of time to kill, and you can be Zodak's cheerleader again.
Engineer in the year. That was enjoyable. Bar the safety cars, of course.
Yeah, lots of safety cars.